Up, man?
So this is John Davila. So you used to play in a very interesting band called...
Oh, you're talking the Children's Sick Humor, or
Yeah, let's go with that one first.
or the FEMA Heroes, or
FEMA. Oh my god.
I was in like three. I was a little edgy shit. Yeah.
Let's go with the Children of Sick Humor first, since that's what I've actually heard.
Yeah. Imagine like your usual dumb like edginess you felt when you were like 16 or 18, and you decided to write it down. That's you don't write those kind of thoughts down. And then you have seen some dumb shit, man. It was hilarious. I felt the most alive when I was on that stage. I was on the stage like twice. And kids, if you're gonna form a band and sing edgy, dumb things, do it. You will not regret one bit of it.
We got some Fear.
Dude, I got to see Fear here in Dallas. Thank y'all. Come back again.
But I can't say this with a straight face. Children of Sick Humor. They've got a particular song with a very interesting name.
What you want? Straight men molest children, rape a feminist.
Oh boy, there it is. So let's talk about that real quickly.
This was the age of Tumblr. All right?
Oh boy, Tumblr.
Yeah. So around that age, I was about 18. You had these blue-haired girls, and if you like so much as looked at them the wrong way, they'd consider something called eye rape, mind rape.
Still do today.
Yeah. This was back when it started. I didn't think it'd get worse.
Nobody did.
Yeah. So no. That was the thing, and I'm like, man, I never want to wish rape on someone, but if they could experience what it was actually like,
then they'd stop bitching about it so much.
Bitching so much.
Well, I gotta make a comment on that. TJ Kirk, the Amazing Atheist, he once made a video on this topic. When a real rape victim actually hears someone,
Yeah.
they don't. It's like when a real veteran confronts a fake veteran. It's kind of like in the same ballpark.
I worked in a psych ward for 3 years, man. This actually does fuck people up for life. And there's so much as say, rape culture, all men are rapists. Like, that's actually kind of insulting to these victims,
Yeah.
So that's why I made that song,
And
then that song came about.
And then Straight Men Molest.
Oh, that's actually from a South Park episode where they had, what was this, Gay Sal? What was that character?
Oh, Gay Cow?
Gay Cow, yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, he was gonna try and be, try to be a Boy Scouts leader, and they didn't let him because he was gay, and then the straight guy ended up being a child molester with Slippy Fists, and he molested all of them. I thought that'd be a funny song.
And are they still available on YouTube?
I'm sure if you look hard enough, they're
Children of Sick
swimming
Humor.
around.
It's hard to say the R word on YouTube because this video is. I'm not monetized anyway, but how long do you think this video will last? Since we've already said those buzzwords right there. Want to give it maybe 30 days?
Yeah. You might get a warning. Say, hey, get that job.
Well, no, that's why I've interviewed you to go into it, because he's yes, we whenever teenage punkers are edgelords, but these edgy songs have meaning.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes the best way to get a point across is to rock the boat a little bit.
Oh yeah. And people just stared there in awe, going, "What is this kid saying?" When I was singing these songs.
Oh, you actually played it live?
Yeah, I played live.
Holy fuck.
And people just stared. They didn't know what was going on. They were dumbfounded. I could have said whatever I wanted on that stage.
That's what punk rock is all about.
Yeah.
Well, at least it used to be.
It was entertaining, for sure. They were entertained. I got some giggles,
How many songs do Children of Sick Humor have?
Not much. See, we were able to stretch half an hour's worth with about 5 songs, I think.
Oh wow. I think I've only heard 2 of them.
Don't ask me to remember all of them. I'm pretty sure.
I just remember those 2, especially because of the names, and I'm also including.
We sell drugs to kids. That was about how your kid acts up. You just quickly put them on some Ritalin. Took care of the issue.
That's my childhood in a nutshell. Another thing. So you said FEMA. What? FEMA children?
Oh, FEMA Heroes.
Oh, FEMA.
See, there was an actual like FEMA program to educate children or some shit like that. It was like, be a hero for FEMA or some shit like that. And I thought, FEMA Heroes, all right, let's do that. There's plenty of crazy conspiracy theories with FEMA.
Oh yeah.
Put us all in plastic boxes and bury us alive or some shit like that.
Man, that's 2012 stuff there.
Yeah, that 2012 shit. I just wanted to play on. Oh yeah.
Fuck.
You got to keep Dallas traffic dangerous. You got to do your part and drive dangerous.
No, but that person wasn't even
you need
around.
to do your part and drive dangerous if you're in Dallas. Okay.
That person wasn't doing around then when they just fucking honked for no reason.
You got dementia folks. They're driving. They got licenses still. They're doing their part. You need to do yours, Brandon.
Yeah.
Tailgate a motherfucker.
You know what? I almost got killed last night.
See, you just live with it. You just live with it.
So what's the
We
devil?
always almost get killed. So anyways, so FEMA Hero, I just wanted to play into that conspiracy theory shit because that definitely got paranoid people out. I love playing with my schizoids out there.
Your
My schizophrenic friends out there.
Oh,
know?
yeah.
Throw something to get them a little edgy, paranoid.
I remember that shit, man. Oh, Alex Jones had me fucked up, dude. I seriously, for a
Hey,
while there.
No one else was trying to keep the frogs straight, all right? That man is keeping our frogs straight. God bless him.
God bless the frogs and God bless Chuck Norris. It's like Chuck Norris just like walks up and he's like, howdy. It's
Like initially when you first hear an Alex Jones, you'll think this guy's pretty crazy, and then something wacky comes out on the news that's real. That's kind of along the lines of what he said. You know, the gay frog thing. Turns out when you flush down contraceptives, it makes frogs change genders. Yeah. Oh.
oh, well, about Alex Jones, a lot of people don't get this. A lot of the that he does
Oh yeah.
is to get people's attention. But unfortunately, sometimes he goes he goes way too far over the top.
He goes a little nuts. Yeah.
It's like, dude, calm down and just be like you used to be 10 years ago. Just sit at your desk, show the evidence, show the facts. One thing I loved about InfoWars back then is he would actually, like, let's say a politician's in town, he would actually try to go up to top elite officials. Like, he's the only person who's ever snuck into Bohemian Grove. What's that Dallas punk rock scene like around here?
Dude, it's actually pretty good. It's awesome. It's surviving COVID. It's actually a weird blended mix of thrash metal and punk right now. You go to a metal show, you see punks there. You go to a punk show, you see metalheads there. It's awesome. Yeah.
Is it violent at all?
It depends who's there. I mean, a lot of the older punks like to drink and still think they could, do what they did. Throw
Don't
punches
break
and
your
stuff.
leg.
Yeah. And then they break a hip, and then we got to pick them up.
It's like, oh, fuck. It's like this worked back in 82. Ah.
It just
Man.
depends how much drinking would go on,
So around Dallas, like, for instance, I'll take this advice after I leave here, but where should a person go? Like, if you want to see a good band or get some records or just where should a punker go around here?
So you go to Deep Ellum, man, Elm Street. 3 Links.
Three Links?
The Rail Club. The Rail Club out in Fort Worth, yeah. No, I think of the Red Blood Club. Red Blood Club, the Trees.
And I was also gonna ask him. I know this isn't part of the band, but said you worked in a mental hospital.
Yeah, I worked at a hospital 3 years.
And you said you had to hog tie, motherfucker.
I'd hope the cops hog tie man, alright? But that wasn't in the hospital, that was in the waiting room. But hey, he had it coming. He would not calm the fuck down, okay?
What's it like working in one of them places? I mean, I know you told me there's like a zoo, but like...
Yeah, you gotta have a lot of patience, You'll have a guy scream, you ask him, hey, what's going on? He's, what you talking about? Because I heard screaming. He'll tell you, I'm not screaming.
Jesus Christ.
He'll scream right in front of you, and he'll tell you that. I wasn't screaming. That wasn't me.
I watched this case last night because I watch a lot of crime stories, especially like multi-hour long ones when I'm driving.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this kid who, him and his girlfriend were in their house, and I guess the girlfriend's dad didn't want them together. And so the dad knocked on the door, shot her boyfriend in the head, like through the eye. And I guess the bullet went straight through to the point where he didn't even realize he got shot at first. He just fell asleep. The dad went and killed his daughter. The police showed up later on, and in the interrogation room, they're interrogating the boy for like 6 hours, and he's like, I don't know, man, I don't know what happened. And he kept telling the officer, I got shot in the eye. And he did. He actually got shot in the eye, but the officer didn't believe him. He's like, he thought he was just pulling, giving him the runaround because he was the only conscious person in the house when his girlfriend was shot. And the officer didn't believe that people broke in. But so 6 hours later, as this kid is practically just, his brain's shutting down because he got shot, there's a bullet in his head. They get him to the hospital, and it turns out everything he said in the confession room was true. And thanks to the officer not getting hit, they treated him as a suspect first instead of a victim. He unfortunately passed away because the police didn't do their job right. But I'm just saying, man, like, that's...
mental health tragedy around here about officers not doing their job right. So sometimes, put people that are supposed to be in jail in our mental hospital. Please stop doing that, officers, if you're doing that. File the paperwork. Put them in jail.
I mean,
I've had guys breaking the cars, breaking the houses, and they take him nuts because he's, a little bit nuts in the head, or he acted nuts in the head.
That's one big problem I see with a lot of police. Which this is an area where I will agree with the left on. They definitely, police departments, in my opinion, should not just use force. They need to be more prepared for mental cases.
Yeah, it's a program summatory. You know how to talk to them.
Yeah,
which costs funding. All right, don't think you can cut funds and expect better training. Okay, training comes with money.
Yeah.
You just need to maneuver that money into different types of training.
Do you have any other music projects in the future you're working on?
Not right now, dude. I'm in school right now. I'm trying to finish that. That shit's taking up my life, man.
Is it what field are you going into?
I'm going to sonography.
Sonography? I don't really know what that
Cardiac
is.
sonography, too. You take pictures of a heart with the sonography machine.
You've always been a medical person. Like, I've always, didn't you like once post I think it was, I don't know how many years ago. You had a profile picture where you were wearing some scrubs. Is that from the mental hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was just chilling in the scrubs.
You're
Yeah, they're fucking comfy. I don't want to change out of them when I'm in them.
You're the first person I've ever met who's actually worked in one of them places. Wow. Damn.
It's crazy life. When you pick the punk rock lifestyle, nothing's really normal. Well, things are normal to you, and then you explain to other people, and they look at you dumbfounded.
That's exactly the story of my life, and like this whole trip that I'm doing. People are like, wait, you're living in your car? Yeah, why not? I pay $200 some every 2 weeks for it. It's practically $500 a month for mobile transportation. I take care of it. So hell yeah. But is there anything else you want to add about music wise?
Music wise, yeah, just throw a message of yourself in there, man.
Throw what?
Throw a message of yourself in your music, yeah.
I'll throw messages of music. Do you think punk rock music, like where do you see the current current scene? I mean, I know punk has changed over the years.
You know that family dinner, and you have your more conservative uncle, and then you have your more liberal aunt, and they just bitch at each other?
Yeah.
That's where we're going. Pick your side. Pick your poison. I don't give a fuck what it is.
You know what's strange? It's kind of funny. When I was in Southern California, the Glass House show, as I was waiting out there, there was a woman who she wasn't vaccinated, which you shouldn't have to be vaccinated to see a band play.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest fucking thing ever. Dude, Amoeba Music wouldn't even let me in because here's the study for you, and y'all might like to hear this too. So I'm going to Amoeba Hollywood, which I actually got that bumper plate in 2013 when I worked there. I just put it on there, but Amoeba Hollywood I didn't know that I needed a vaccination passport to get in the building, and I parked 2 miles away. I had to walk down Sunset Boulevard to Amoeba just to get turned around. And I was like, hey, I've got videos of me getting vaccinated. They're like, that doesn't matter. We need to see the paper. I was like, ugh. But yeah, fuck you, Amoeba, for that. Fuck you, Gavin Newsom. Is Gavin Newsom, isn't Ted Cruz your senator here? Or isn't he your governor?
One of them, yeah. No. Greg Abbott's our governor. Based wheelchair governor, is what we call him.
Based wheelchair?
Based wheelchair governor.
Oh, he's in a wheelchair?
Fucking based. Yeah, he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, FDR was in a wheelchair. Oh, that was just because you're informed on this, I'll make a political joke quickly. A lot of liberals end up saying, well, it doesn't matter that Biden's disabled. FDR was disabled. Don't ever compare Biden and FDR. Don't ever compare those two.
God don't, because that's when he needs him throwing nuts in camps.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt was actually a really good president, unlike this guy.
I'm more of a Teddy guy.
Teddy Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Oh, 1903, there you go. I love how Obama won some. I don't remember what the question was, but somebody once asked Obama, because I guess Obama loves Teddy Roosevelt, and Obama once said he loves Teddy Roosevelt because Teddy would literally just, in the middle of everything, say fuck it and get on his horse and head up to the mountains. Wouldn't that just be sick? Like if you're the president and just say, nah, I'm gonna go up mountains.
Well, the dude also hosted boxing matches of himself against whoever would challenge him in the White House. Imagine if a president was doing that now, that'd be pretty sick.
Wasn't there a president who beat the shit out of somebody with a cane like 100 years?
Oh, that's Great Hickory. That's old Hickory.
Yeah, old Hickory.
Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson. There we go. Beat the
Do
shit.
not fuck with Andrew Jackson. That dude did what? How many duels? I said over like 200 duels.
And he beat someone with a stick in Congress. No, it was a cane.
That's why he was Old Hickory. He carried Hickory cane. So what happened was an assassin tried to shoot him, and his guns wouldn't work.
Oh yeah, that story. Yes.
And he just immediately unleashed all 120 Japanese angry gods upon that assassin and beat the shit out of him. To the point where his bodyguards had to peel him off of that man.
Today it would be the other way around.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a funny joke. Vladimir Putin, of all the world leaders, I gotta give Putin some cred. At least he carries a piece. Because yeah, Putin's had some people come up and bother him. Putin actually carries a piece on him. Putin actually defends himself.
Hey, Putin's a judo master, and I say
He's also
learn a martial art too. That's fun. Do it.
He's also been in the KGB, so that helps too.
Yeah, but he's a judo master too.
I thought that said Peepaw's Sweet.
Papa Sweets. If you want a good milkshake, you go there.
Does this place have milkshakes?
I'm sure they do. They got pies. That's what they're known for.
Pies.
Misery goes great with pies.
Misery Loves Company too. That's a Freeze album. Let's see here. So how many bands have you seen around here? I'm trying to make this as long as possible just to get some good information.
Dude, you would lose count if you try to count out as much bands as you've seen. You've seen some great legends here. There's the thing that you asked me, which ones I regret not seeing, and I missed out on seeing Judge when they had their
Judge.
reunion.
I interviewed John Porcelli once.
Oh, nice.
I hadn't listened to Judge up to that, only Youth of Today, but him and Ray Kappa.
Dude, listen to some Judge.
Oh, I've heard him now. It's just up till that point I hadn't heard of him before.
I regret not seeing Infest. Infest was here. Some Power Violence. Hell yeah.
Is Dave Dichter in Austin or Dallas?
Oh, he's awesome.
Austin, fuck. Yeah, I'm
Dallas is weird, all right? MDC's from Austin, too.
I'm actually kind of good friends with Dave. We talk here and there, and I've interviewed him, and I'm supposed to send him like $50 for a bunch of signed CDs. I just haven't done it yet because I've got nowhere for him to ship it to me. Thinking about this. Hey, dude, if I come into Austin, can we chill? Hey, Dave, can I crash on your couch, man? You did it back in the 80s.
All right, man. It's my time. I got to head out.
Yeah, we got 20 minutes here. Let me get on here with you. This is John Davenant from Garland, Texas. Children of Sick Humor, the FEMA camps.
Wait until you interview Jose from the Scandals.
Jose?
Jose from the Scandals. One day you will. You will have fun.